Up here with the vena cava. So this one right here. Alright, so this one right here, that is the vena cava. It's the big blue one. This is technically the anterior vena cava. It's anterior because we're on a quadruped. If it's us, that's going to be considered the superior vena cava. The vena cava then comes up here and branches into the brachiocephalic veins. The brachiocephalic veins then branch again, and the more anterior one is your external jugular, and you would designate it on the test as like left or right external jugular, and then you've also got your left or right subclavian veins right there. Under the vena cava is where the arteries are. So the aorta is coming out of the heart, turning down and coming and branching down more posteriorly. Right when it comes out of the heart, it branches twice. One is going to be your brachiocephalic artery, and then the other is going to be your left subclavian artery. The brachiocephalic artery goes anterior, and it branches again. It branches three times. Normally those branches are all the same, so if you were to see a cat like on the test, don't let it throw you off if all of these branches that I'm about to point off are all together. That's how it should be. Our cat's just, I don't know, deformed maybe. So the first branch on the left is going to be your left common carotid artery, right there. Then the middle of the three is your right common carotid. And then the far right of the three is your right subclavian artery, right there. And then, like I said, this one that's splitting off by itself from the aorta is the left it's the left subclavian artery. This right, we just won't worry about it. Okay, so now continuing down with the aorta. So you've got your aorta here, coming from your heart, it's going down here. Once it gets through the diaphragm, it branches, and that is called the celiac artery, right there. It's the branch right past the diaphragm, that one right there. Alright, then keeps on going, the aorta, it keeps going, and it branches again. This is your cranial mesenteric artery. Alright, then it continues down and it branches up under these veins right here, which I'll cover in a minute. But it branches again twice right there, right beside each other. Y'all see those? Right there and right there. Those two right there. It branches again, and that's going to be your left and your right renal arteries. It then continues posterior, even more posterior, and it branches again right here. That's going to be your caudal mesenteric artery. And then it continues again, and it does kind of like a three split again. We don't care about the middle one or where it's going, we only care about the two on the side. And those are called your left and right external iliac arteries. And that, right here, that vein-wise, so this is your inferior vena cava, or your posterior vena cava. And it's branching twice right here, right there, and right there. And that's your left and right renal veins. Then also in terms of vasculature, you have your hepatic portal system, which is this right here. This right here. You have your hepatic port. You see the branch right here. The smaller one going over here, that's going to be your gastrosplenic vein. This big one going up here is your hepatic portal vein. And this is your caudal mesenteric vein right here. And that's it. Yeah.